Hey, good morning. This is Becky Vidal with Stark and Associates on a rainy Friday morning to talk to you today about how to overcome self-doubt. Many people call this the imposter syndrome or an inferiority complex, but regardless, it really comes down to that little voice in your head that talks to you all day long, and it is the motivation behind why you may do something or not do something. And some of you probably know this too, that 80% of the time that self-talk is negative. So how does that self-doubt or talk in your head really make a difference in your leadership skills or just you being successful? So I'd like to use an example of myself. Many years ago, I was heading up a business unit for a public company, and I was on the top of my game, hitting all my sales goals, top line growth for my business unit. My margin was higher than any of the other business units across the country, and I was just on top of the world. But what happened is that there's a little voice in my head saying, boy, when is the shoe going to drop and they're going to figure out that I really don't know what I'm doing? And many times as leaders, we don't have all the answers, although we like to project that we have all the answers. We really don't. But if you follow, you set goals, you have a plan, you have a cookbook to get there, and you're committed to doing what it takes and following your plan, you get there, right? So for me, that little self-doubt came out and, I started second guessing myself and maybe not making decisions that I needed to, or deciding, well, I don't need to do that today because, I'm already successful, or it was a fear of making a mistake. When I should have been telling myself, you know what, you set goals, you had a successful plan to get there, build a cookbook, stick to it, be committed to doing what it takes every day that you know that you need to do on a daily basis in order to get there. I eventually did get there, but it took some coaching and some help from people pointing it out to me. So I guess it's not as easy as just flipping a switch and deciding to change that self-talk. It really comes from having self-awareness or being aware of what you're telling yourself, the emotions that are associated with that belief or what you're telling yourself, and then the action or inaction that's taking place as a result of that emotion. Excuse me. So, again, it's not that easy, but it's something to just think about. What am I telling myself every day? And if this was helpful to you, hopefully it was, or you have a question about it, any of us at Stark and Associates can answer any question that you have related to this or really help you think about it. So thanks for your time.